Okay, so we're going to begin by priming our eyelid. For this I'm using a new product which I found yesterday and I love it already. It's a Gosh waterproof eyeshadow in Love That Gold. Now it's almost like exactly the same as MAC's Beiging. It's a cream based shadow. So we're going to place this all over the lid, okay? All the way up here to under the brow. Make sure you get a good amount of product on there. Okay, and so next we're going to go in with a little bit of a highlight colour. It is a kind of, it almost looks white. It's from the 24 Beauties Factory palette. The brush we're going to use is MAC's 219, the pencil brush, okay? It's going to take a bit of that colour on there. We're going to go under the brow bone, under the brow, not under the brow bone. Going to go right the way in. And a little bit on the inner corners there of the eye, near in the tear duct area. Only a small amount, not really lots, you know. Okay, next we're going to use that same brush and I'm going to use the yellow, really vibrant. This is going to go just along our lashes, just to kind of give a little bit of a hint of brightness on the inner corner there. Doesn't matter if you get a little bit of fallout, that's okay, because we haven't done anything under our eye yet. So, and next we're going to use a MAC 239 and the lime green colour. It's a very vibrant lime green. And we're going to pat this on the eyelid area. I am loving these eyeshadows. They're really, really nice. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so like you really didn't even have to do anything there to get that colour on. It's like so, and it sticks to that base really well. The next colour we're going to use is this purple shade here. And it's a bit sparkly. I had to use a little bit of something extra as well. I'll show you in a minute. It wasn't as intense. It looks really intense and it looks like the exact same, but I had to use a bit more because it didn't give that real pop of colour that I wanted. So we're going to put that on now. So we're going to use now a little Bobbi Brown. I'm going to use a Bobbi Brown brush. It's just an eyeliner brush it's called, but I don't use it for that. I use it for shadow. So I'm going to take some of that purple colour and we're going to start to build this really cut crease shape here. Okay, so that's about as much as that as I'm going to use because it's just not giving me the colour payoff that I want. So next, I'm going to use an 120 Fraulein palette. That purple shade in the 4th row from the left, it is the 3rd from the bottom. And we're going to place this over what we just did. I mean, you could use this colour alone, but it kind of layers nicely, so I'm using the two. Bring it all the way in there. Flick it a little bit to make a little kind of cat flick on the outer corner because it's that kind of extreme pin-up. You still need that shape that the pin-up would have. We are of course going to blend this using a MAC 239 and I'm going to flick it upwards. and kind of press it in a bit and flick it upwards. Okay, we're going to use a little bit of pink now to finish off the eyeshadow on the top. So what I'm going to use is the 120 palette again. I think there's a pink in the other one, but I haven't got time to film it, so it'll just be any of those top three pink in the third row there from the left and fourth from the right. I'm going to use the second one down. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it. And it layers nicely. So I'm going to line my waterline. What I'm going to use is a Gosh eyeliner in, Let's Twist eyeliner in Kamikazee. It is a bright lime green. And we're going to line our waterline. So I'm just going to tilt my head down. And then you can bring it underneath too if you want. We're going to go over that with some green. You could use white, but I'm using green for this because I really like how it looks. Bring it all the way in there. It almost looks like the same colour as the top shadow, but I can assure you it's slightly lighter than that. And I'm going to use a green now. You want to use a green that's got a yellow undertone in it, not a blue one, because if it's blue, it's going to look completely wrong against the green on the top. So this is going to be the 120 again. Any colour really, I would say third in or fourth in is your best bet for this. An Laura Mercier corner eye brush. And this is just going to run underneath the lashes. Oh, I did the steps wrong. Oh well. I've just dotted that underneath a little bit. Okay, I'm going to line my eye now. I'm going to use a little angled brush and MAC Fluidline and Blacktrack. So this is obviously a pointed look here. I'm trying to remember how I did it. Just going to stay with that. I'm going to run along underneath it with that green that I was just using. I'm not dipping it in anymore. And so I'm just going to run just under that black there. I'm using a RImmel professional eyebrow pencil in black brown. I'm just going to comb my brow because it's kind of gone a bit crazy there. I want to get that shape nice. Okay. This is the bit that always goes wrong for me, but what can I do? So it's just our mascara now. I'm going to curl my lashes. Number 7 eyelash curler and our Masterpiece Max. I know I only use this mascara, but I really love it so much. I can't even tell you. but you want to define your eyelashes on the bottom. I put on my foundation and some concealer before I did this, but I never set it, so I'm just going to set it with powder. The foundation that I put on before was Estee Lauder Doublewear in Ecru and some Mercier Secret Camouflage. I'm just going to use a bit of RImmel Renew and Lift in Ivory just to set that there. And I'm using a Mercier powder brush there. I'm going to put on some blush. What I'm going to use is number 7 Natural Blush Candy Pink. It's like my favourite blusher. I use it all the time. And it's a really, really nice kind of soft pink colour. You could do a bit of sculpting for this, but I'm not going to do any sculpting at the moment because I just want to get a pop of colour on the cheeks. And it'll sculpt itself anyway. Lips. Going to use NYX Fuschia Lip Liner pencil. It's a bright pink. Fill in the entire lip. Okay, we're going to go over it with a little bit of lipstick now. Colour I'm going to use is by Bourjois, and it is Sweet Kiss. If I can get it out. I'm going to use a lip brush. That's what it looks like. Couldn't get the colour exact to what I wanted. And I wanted that real purple pink shade, but it's hard to find. This will do. There we go, really. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the look. It's really vibrant. I mean, if you wanted, you could tone it down a lot by using just a nude lip or something like that. But this is kind of like that extreme, you know, it almost looks Japanese or something on camera. But thanks so much, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll be back next week. Not sure what the look is going to be yet, but get your requests in. And I hope to see you soon. Bye.